Oh, welcome everyone to this Wednesday night. How's everyone's week so far going? Hmm? Are you getting excited to play some bingo? Hmm? Do you happen to have, come to think of it, your drink? I have mine. Do you have yours? So, let's have a good time until the Vicks go live tonight, and you might be a lucky bingo winner tonight. You never know. And we all know one person who always lurks in the chat. I know, and probably you know, Mrs. T. So let me drop the link for you, all of you, so you can come up and we can chat. And there we go. I'll pin it at the top of the chat. And there we are. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone. So let's have a good time until the Vicks go live tonight for bingo. So, but tonight we got to come up with another hashtag. What's another good hashtag? Since we did it on Thursday night, a good hashtag. Hashtag Rob Manscapes. That was a good one. And of course, I won that hashtag round of the hashtag on Thursday. Me, the lucky winner. Hashtag Manscape. So you'll see what we all come up when it's getting close to time to get ready to go over to Vicks to play some bingo. So I'll bring it up. But in the meantime, come on up. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone. Hi, Rig Pig. Hi, Ty. I just wonder where that co-host of mine is. Probably making something to eat, which of course I understand. Or she's thirsty. You never know. Yeah, not Ben. Oh boy. Exploring with Ben and Sam. Yeah, I see those messages, Ben. So, what's the weather like in your area today? And especially how was work? It's almost near the weekend. So, imagine a lot of you are getting saying, thank God it's near the weekend if you don't work weekends. So, and remember, always hit that like button. It's very important. It's very important to hit that like button. So always remember, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Because you never know, you might not be subscribed to someone's channel, or even this channel. If you were subscribed and somehow you ended up being unsubscribed. It happens. So, but make sure. So, well, let's get back to chat and see if anyone's coming up. No one's coming up with the link being pinned. So, for me, I had a relaxing day, taking it easy. How about you? So, just wonder where some people are today. I want to see at least there's 7 people in the chat. I can see. Oh, drop to 5. I can see. So come on up. I wonder, out of the 5, one of them is Mrs. T lurking. I don't think it would be Harley, Dad. But you never know. Who? Come on up. Plenty of room. I can fit I can have 10 on the panel. Because let's get ready to have some fun before bingo. Good cup. Good cup. Good merch. Where I bought the merch store. At the merch store. Good quality items. Good stuff. Because I bought a few items. They're good quality stuff. Yeah. Top quality shirts. Go to that link and you can find some great stuff from the VIX and many others. Exploring with Ben and Sam is on that page. And Traveling Fools and many others are on that page with merchandise. Good quality items. I got some stuff, so good quality. I give it a 2 thumbs up of a rating. So I encourage you to go there, look up one of your YouTubers who are on that link and buy some merch. Good quality. Show some support like I do. I'm wearing the VIX's t-shirt, and of course, as you've seen, I have Traveling Fools coffee cup. I do have the VIX's coffee cup too as well, so I'm looking forward to buying some more merch down pretty soon and shortly, so I encourage you to do the same. And if you've played trivia on the VIX and you have been the winner, that way you can save some money and buy some merch. Or if you've been at Traveling Fools also playing trivia, you can also collect and save up and buy whatever items in that store, in the merch store. So, but in the meantime, let's have some fun. And remember, always hit that like button, everyone. Hit that like button. So, and also, maybe I should do this too, of Mrs. T's channel, her Critter Cam. It's a lot of fun. And what I do over there is take snacks from Mrs. T's Critter Cam, Mrs. T's channel, and that's her link to her Critter Cam. And oh boy, I'm always hungry when I get there, stealing snacks. Oh, that's why I sneak when the VIX aren't around. Sneak some snacks. So good and delicious. That's why sometimes I sneak away when I'm on panels to get something to eat. In tonight's page for bingo, I'll give you so you have an idea where to go to when it's time to get ready to play some bingo?
Hello, James.
Hello, Wendy.
It was. I had to come up and help you. I felt like I was listening to someone reading a children's storybook or something. It was. I thought, now I got to come up here and shake this up. We got to shake this up.
Yeah.
Shake
That's
up
the link to tonight's bingo for the Vixes.
The Vixes? Is it
Yep,
the Vixes
the
or
Vix.
just the Vix?
The Vix.
Isn't it already plural with an S on the end? How many S's do you want? Is it the Vixes? Or is it just the Vix? Oh, goodness me. Who we got here in the play school room today? Big Pig, Ty. Exploring with Ben and Sam. He's probably still lurking in case we, talk smack about him, which is going to happen. Kathy!
Hi, Kathy. Good to see you.
Let's talk smack about Ben.
No. I guess we can, because we're in charge.
Yeah.
We have the eject button, you could say.
He could be booted at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
You need like a no Ben avatar thingy, whatever they call it, banner.
Mm-hmm.
What? Every village needs a lush.
Yeah.
Here's Ben. I think this is Ben. Could this be Ben?
Yeah, that sort of fits, Ben.
That could be Ben's avatar when he comes up, or his dancey emoji.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my lord, I'm not looking forward to like full-blown winter. Obviously not like Canadian winter. No, I've mentioned that before, but that belly button has seen some things. Hey, Ben's belly button, Ben's actual belly button. X marks the spot. That's the what is it with these little thing he puts? Oh, good touch, bad touch. That's his bad touch spot with the X on it.
Well, and one thing, I don't know if he's watching, but at least we gotta have this. The Rob plant, the Wendy plant, and Rob.
Yes, he's still listening, or at least he's still got it open on a tab. Because if I type his name into the chat, what is it? The @ sign. It says he's still listening. Of course he is.
Yeah, he could be still listening, but not typing in the chat.
In case we can't talk, we're going to talk smack about him.
Yeah, just like Mrs. T, we have to be careful because she always lurks without.
What do you mean?
Typing in the chat?
Ben and Sam. Nobody sees Sam.
Yeah, I haven't seen Sam.
I think he deliberately doesn't show Sam on a StreamYard, so then you're actually forced to go watch his videos from his channels from when they do their traveling. Because I have seen, alleged Sam. I still think it's a paid actor. Because at home, you just don't see him in the room at the same time.
Well, the photo that Ben took when they met Machinius. Was that?
Yeah, well, that's right. You don't
Sam?
see Sam's face.
What was that, Sam, or not?
To get the same actor all the time. So, hashtag let Sam out of the cage.
Yeah.
I can think of some good hashtags for when we go do the
raid,
bingo raid, but a lot of them are just too long.
Oh, it's too early to figure out what's a good hashtag yet. So,
Actually, it's my Route 66 hat. And what do you mean background? That's my real window.
yeah.
Oh, goodness. Although if I did turn the camera around the other way and then put my curtains up, there is actually a lot of plants out there.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'd have to actually clean the window because my windows aren't as clean as them windows or them windows. Yeah, goodness gracious me. So to be getting warm over Canada now, eh?
Yeah, it would be getting warm.
What do you
It's getting
call
close.
warm? 20 degrees after it's been minus 30?
Because early next month, kids will be doing their final exams of the final school year.
What do you mean the final school year?
Of
What,
whatever
school
grade
finished
they're
in
in.
June?
Yep, the end of June. Then they're off for 2 months. Then early September they go back.
2 months.
Yep.
Why the heck are they off for 2 months?
I guess they're on holidays for 2 months before they go back to school.
So when they come back to school, do they start the next grade?
Yeah, if they pass.
Wow. Okay, that's different. Different because in Australia you don't get to change grades until the beginning of the next year. Is that 27 Celsius? Or far out that Fahrenheit temperature's flaming crazy. Humidity. The humidity is the killer, isn't it? I'm over here.
Because right now because I could say right now it's +8, but feels like +4 Celsius. So
holy shit! I thought you might have been at least +20. The other night, mine got down to +2, but it felt like ±0. I'm thinking, shit, ask me what it feels like. I'm going to tell you it feels like about -5.
Well, they say it's supposed to feel like +1 early in the morning tomorrow.
Now, when they do this feel like stuff, do they like kind of go out in public and go, we surveyed 100 people to ask them what they thought the temperature was, and then like go base that on averages and go, okie dokie, out of the 100 people we surveyed and what they thought the temperature was, we come up with feels like.
It all depends on the wind.
But I want to know, and this is a really valid question. Who the heck is the person that gets the ultimate decision on what they think it feels like? Because if they ask me, I know I'm going to give them a completely different result. I mean, like I say, it was 2 degrees the other night, and I thought it felt like -5. But according to the weatherman, they said, oh, it feels like 0.
Oh.
Not according to me. According to me, to take the dogs out of the toilet, I'm like ragging up like an Eskimo, walking around with the coats and the scarves and the beanies. Does anyone know who's got that answer on who determines on what it feels like? I mean, obviously a thermometer can tell you what the temperature is.
Yeah.
But who says it feels like this?
Yeah. That's a tough thing. But of course, they always say like the weather channels are always saying that. So I don't know who puts that factor in. Then they tell what it's supposed to feel like.
Crazy.
Yeah. So what have you been doing today so far, Wendy? Since you're a day ahead of us.
Just horrible stuff that I really don't want to talk about on your lovely stream. Just, horrible stuff. Not horrible for
But
me.
well,
I'm fine. But
or is it basically sit back, have a cup of coffee or a drink, and take care of the dogs?
I've been doing that. I've been doing so. I haven't watered my actual grass for a while because obviously when it's winter, the ground's not getting dried out as fast. So I haven't watered my grass for a while. So I've had the sprinklers going for a bit this morning, and then I've got to turn them on. Turn them off, I should say, because you got watering hours.
Yeah.
Although in the 6 years I've been living here, I've never been given a piece of paper on what the recommended watering times are. Same shit, different day. Yep. That's the one. Well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe not the same shit. No, it's the same shit.
Because usually in the morning, the grass is wet in the morning, just as the sun is going up in the mornings. So you have to wait a few hours. Depends on where the sun is.
Yeah, I don't want to water the grass if I know it's going to be 0 degrees, because then that really helps the grass kind of get a bit frozen and crispy and burn, as they say, from the cold. But I think it's going to be a nice balmy, I think 7 degrees at the coldest point tomorrow morning. So I thought, what the heck, I'll water the grass. I need to get some prickle killer out there. All the prickles are starting to come on. We don't actually have watering bands per se. We have watering times. So our watering times are generally 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 9 o'clock at night, or 5 o'clock in the morning to 9 in the morning. But I've never had one of these watering time sheets given to me once. And we have had a couple of times where we have had a watering ban, because I do live in a very remote, well, not very remote, but relatively remote country town. We actually have a town dam supply. And obviously in screaming hot summer, the water gets evaporated off that dam as fast as what people are using it. Yeah, we've had a couple of times when the water was getting really low in the town dam. So I've got tank water on me taps as well. And then when the town dam supply water gets really low, it just gets filthy dirty. So when my town water was really dirty that time, James, I actually filled up a water bottle, a 2 litre.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, I've kept it outside so I can. It's all the silt's all settled down now, but I mean, all I've got to do is shake it and it just goes like mud. So when the water was that bad, I couldn't even wash my clothes with it, but I had no choice but to shower in it because I couldn't work out how to hook the tank water up to my shower. There needs to be a way I can do that. Yeah, no, that was disgusting, that water. Even if I put it in a small white coffee cup, you could just it really looked like my brown coffee. It was disgusting. And smelt like that really still stale, stinchy water, swamp water. It really did smell like swamp water for a while.
Oh, where I live, they used to do it when they clean the water lines. They usually do it twice a year. Like in the spring, they'll flush the water lines out, and just before it gets cold for the winter.
Well, you think they do that here, but no, they don't. so I had to put in a lot of complaints about the state of the water here. And I don't know how many other people did as well. And then I had to, nothing seemed to have been, no action was happening. So then I had to kind of escalate my complaints to a verbally threatening action in the sense of, I'm going to get onto my local member of parliament about this. Suddenly there was people everywhere trying to sort it out. And that was the first time. So we've got like inspection spots along the road under little metal friggin' pads and plates, and then they basically hooked in a fire hydrant kind of type thing and then flushed the pipes out. Oh shit.
Nope.
Take
Stay
care, Kathy.
Yep. Stay safe.
Hell yeah. Yeah, damn them tornadoes.
Yeah.
I wonder what the most time someone's had to rebuild their house from tornadoes.
Yeah.
I'd be wanting an underground house. Forget about just putting my freaking cellar underground or shelter underground. I'd just be going, you know what? Bury the whole house. Especially if I was a homeowner, property owner, and I'm building my own house, I'd just be going, just build it underground, man. Make it an underground fortress.
Or be like that movie Blast from the Past. They built the underground home.
Yeah. I love that movie, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
I've still got to watch that movie, The Whale. Has anyone seen that? Is it worth watching? I've heard a lot of mixed reviews.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of mixed reviews about that one. And there was a big tornado at Iowa yesterday.
Oh, Wendy. Oh, that trivia of yours was pretty tough. Oh boy, those questions.
I've sent another one, girls and boys. I have just sent another one.
Oh.
More Australian stuff, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Australian slang. I did get a reply. Yep, they like them.
Yep.
And obviously saying rules, James. Well, this time I've at least told you about that I wrote this lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Last time you legitimately didn't know until the Vics were like, I don't think James can play. I'm like, man, James doesn't even know he wrote them.
Yeah, I never knew nothing about it until you said.
Well, until it was mentioned, until the Vics mentioned it on, was it Harley Dads or someone? I can't remember who it was. I'm like, James didn't even know.
No, I didn't have a clue.
Anybody. I can keep a secret.
And that hashtag of ours, ooh, it was used.
And then it was so funny that you got the Manscaped prize.
Yeah, I managed to be the winner.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got to try and think of a good hashtag for today. Or anyone can think of a good hashtag. The shorter, the better.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we should do something of Mrs. T some type of thing. But, of course, not be rude about a hashtag about Mrs. T. No. Only
we can do a pretty one for Mrs. T.
Yeah. Yeah, even though that when we're playing bingo or trivia, we're not on the panel when we're playing. So Rob can't kick kick us off?
I mean, don't take this the wrong way, Mrs. T, but who wants to give Mrs. T compliments when we can, like, you know, take the bloody crap out, like bag out Mr. Rob?
Yeah. Mrs. T is the good side. Rob is the bad side.
Well, that's it. Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love giving compliments, it's also fun, you know, like teasing and stirring Rob, because he's a really good sport about it too.
Yeah.
At least I think he is. I don't know. He might be working out something evil to get back at you right now as we speak.
Oh, I happened to cut that clip from Thursday night. I wish I could have cut it shorter, but there's so many good things in between.
Yeah, well, I got a clip of Hobie getting branded there, friggin' on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
that.
my God. You
Yeah,
didn't
and
want
I
to take
checked.
it down. I'm like, okay, I'm clipping it.
Yeah, and I checked. It's still up.
Oh, that's just crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
there's oh, no way. Geez, just thinking about it, my bum cheek's getting hot.
Oh yeah. Some people could
Hot
withstand pain, but only for so much, and how hot or warm or whatever it might end up being. Then they just go off.
No, that's torture. So just to catch people up that might be listening, we know someone that actually got their ass branded over the weekend. They volunteered their cheek.
Yeah.
So someone made a logo in the form of a brand, so the boys could, like, you know, put these logos on their leather belts, and then they were doing it on pieces of wood and everything. And one of the fellas had gone, yeah, come whack it on my ass. So they're all standing around a fire and everything. So yeah, he literally got branded. Ouch.
Yeah, I happened to see that when that happened.
Oh, that was crazy. Did you see him when he showed his actual brand on his bum, or bum cheek? Did you get to see
Yeah, I
that
think
bit
I've seen that. Yeah.
where he actually pulled his pants down and showed his bum cheek on, you know, how it is. Even as soon as he pulled his pants down, you could see on the dressing that it was just like, ooh, because it burns weed. And on the bum cheek as well, like, what, you need to try and get some air on that, but then you can't kind of walk around the house naked. Apparently, that's not appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you lived out of town like I did, you could probably walk around in your front yard with your underpants on around here. No one would give a shit.
Yeah.
As long as you're not walking around naked.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. Hey, Wanda.
Wonder.
Good to see you.
Wonder. Yeah, so no brandings are on my bucket list.
That
Companies
was
just run away because they just tornado alarms going off. Wonder. All the sirens, are they? Tornado sirens. Do all towns over there have tornado sirens in America? It's just the tornado people.
Not around our area, there isn't. Because we're pretty open areas. Not much bush, so.
Maybe just the tornado alley areas. Oh, God, yeah, wasn't it? Insane. And then of course he kept showing the video for the people that had the mobile phones and actually taking a video of it while it was happening, and kept like rewinding it, and I'm like, oh god, it was horrible. Horrible. Oh.
Yeah.
Just watching it, I felt like I was the one getting branded with just a little tiny mark, and no sirens over there. Yeah, that's all I get is just the warnings on phones. Oh,
Yeah.
sometimes we get the government, and that just goes to show that the government's got everybody's phone number and knows where you live. I've had messages and stuff like that, or maybe it's the local Shire Council where they'll send you a weather warning and stuff like that on your mobile because it's going to get real bad. It's like, And it's only ever happened, I think, maybe twice since I've been here. Definitely once. Once was when we had all the bushfires and everything going on around the place, telling us to get ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. And I'm thinking, don't know if the fire's that close, but it was moving fast. And our town did fill up with smoke. So I think the fire got maybe 50 kilometres away. And a fire can travel 50 kilometres really fast when it's really dry, that bit of wind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something last year that you might.
Yeah, it was really smoky in town here.
Yeah, smoky, yeah.
Really. Because when I first realised how much smoke there was in town, I'm thinking someone's farmhouse is burning out of town and the wind's kind of blowing that right way. And then I got like the warning thing on my phone saying, beware, bad times are coming.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
But luckily, only I think maybe only 6 houses got lost, which is still sad. But I think a couple of people died because they just got trapped.
Yeah, farmers are pretty smart because they always check, okay, how windy it is and which direction is the wind blowing before they...
Oh, every day. Farmers life, every day they check the weather.
Yeah, to see if they can burn stubble or anything in the field. So,
well, that's it. Yeah.
If it's safe.
To see if there's any rain coming for planting and. Yeah, they check the weather every day for all sorts of reasons. I know when I was working out on the sheep farm, like some of these really cold nights, really, really cold nights, he's probably been bringing the sheep up to the smaller yards where they've actually got a bit of shed protection and everything. Because believe it or not, sheep with their woolly coats can still freeze to death. You wouldn't think so, would you?
No.
Maybe the ones with the little baby lambs and everything like that, they normally get brought up for protection. But yeah, no, sheep with the woolly coats can die when it's cold.
Oh. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone.
Come up and tell us about your crazy weather.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right, Ben, how are your days going so far this week? Yeah, maybe I should call a few names 3 times. Whose name should we call to see if they show up?
The postie. But up. Oh, okay. Oh, but I had a blip.
Nope.
Thought there might have been someone knocking on the door.
Oh.
There's not. False alarm.
It's too bad Mrs. T couldn't pop up on the panel. Up on here for a little bit. Even if it's 5 minutes.
She'll be doing all the duties that you boys don't do properly.
Oh.
I'd like to single out Rob, but I
Oh.
can't single out just Rob. I mean, a lot of you men don't do the
Mhm.
jobs properly. Sorry, guys. It's a
Yeah,
fact.
come to think of it, did Rob get in trouble today? Because of what he said on Thursday? Or
Probably.
so he would stop himself from getting more trouble.
Yeah, I'd imagine that when he gets in trouble, he's probably just got to make his own food or something. I wouldn't imagine that the trouble with those two have would be anything harsh.
Yeah.
They get on so good that I couldn't ever visualize them getting along bad. Me, however, I'm a cranky, sour old bitch.
Ooh. Yeah,
Didn't mean
and
to
look
do
who
it,
has to be on their good behavior.
Good behavior. Good behavior for you guys would be like doing your cleaning jobs around the house properly. I had a housemate that used to clean the kitchen the way that Rob allegedly cleans the kitchen. Hopeless. Friggin' hopeless. It was just an agreement, and when we're sharing a house and we're just housemates, that I would cook the food, and I nominated myself for that job and voted myself in for that job because he was just the worst cook. The worst cook. He couldn't even make my old housemate couldn't even make a good gravy from natural pan juices from a roast. He could even kill that. And I just that was the last straw for me. I just thought, wow, so much good gravy juice has just gone to waste because you killed it. And yeah, the gravy that he made from the pan juices, the roasting pan juices, was that bad that even my dogs would not eat it. My dogs are just looking at, because I put the gravy over the food and then mixed it up and watered it down because it was just so thick and gluggy that you could probably have, used it for spack filler in your house. And yeah, like honestly, my dogs just looked at me, like, are you trying to poison us? It's like, yeah, okay. You're not going to eat that, are you? And they wouldn't eat it.
Oh.
It was bad. It was bad. Or mashed potatoes. Like the list goes on and on and on, how he can like easily wreck a basic food item. Mashed potatoes, he just always seems to be too impatient. Whenever he'd do mashed potatoes, they literally still had raw pieces of potato in it. Like they were still not only lumpy, but actually had like crunchy bits of potato because they're still raw. And then he'd blame his mother. Go, oh, well, that's how Mum used to make them all the time. I'm like, I don't think so because I've met your mother. What a load of crap. I think his only signature meal he could do was spinach and feta pastry rolls. Because that was really basic, nice and easy. Even if he cooked a stew or a casserole in like a crock pot and have it cooking for a long time, I'd always, like, if he was away from it long enough, because, like that's a long, slow cook, if I knew he was out the backyard somewhere, I'd come through, do a quick taste test, like, let's just, where is he? Okay, let's just sprinkle a bit more of this in. And I think he only ever caught me a couple of times adding to his casserole. So, yeah, the casseroles would normally be okay because he would leave it unsupervised while it was cooking, melting in the juices. So I'd always have that spare bit of time to go and monitor what poison I'm getting fed tonight. See, I can cook a casserole. Like, yep, no, this is really good job.
Yeah.
And a really basic secret for doing a good casserole or a good stew is fry the meat off first. Don't just put the meat in raw and then cooking it in the water. You need to fry the meat first, ladies and gentlemen. Actually fry off the meat first and then put it in the casserole. Otherwise, it's just braised meat, boiled meat. You want boiled meat, but you want it all to be seared, sealed. And I'm pretty sure it says that in most recipes.
Yeah, everyone has a certain different type of recipe of whatever it might be. A grandma's favorite recipe that you like.
On the way they think it should be, but then there's the correct way to cook stuff.
Yeah.
Even roasting the potatoes a little bit first before you put them in a casserole goes really nice too. Just add that extra natural roasty flavour to it. Just a bit more time consuming. I think that's probably why people don't fry the meat off first, because it's more time consuming, more dishes, but it's the best way to do it. I'll guarantee it. Anyway, I just got to go and that way for a moment. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. Well, everyone, the link is pinned at the top of the chat. Come on up. Let's have some fun before the Vics have bingo. Because it's a lot of fun playing bingo with 4 bingo cards. You get 4 bingo cards playing bingo, so you have to make sure to scroll up and down if you're on a laptop to make sure you check your bingo cards when Rob or Mrs. C call out the bingo numbers. Because it goes in, there's 3 rounds, if I remember right, of 3 different versions of, especially the last round, a blackout round, where all numbers can be called until you get a full bingo. But the other 2, first 2 rounds, you don't know what might decide. So it's a lot of fun, and I've been playing, and I've been lucky, but somehow my luck has run out on playing bingo. So
what happened? Did you get lucky? What?
I got lucky twice so far on bingo. But I have a winning streak playing trivia. That's the VIX trivia and Traveling Fools trivia. I've had good luck, but not.
That's because I told you my secret.
On the VIX bingos.
And Fools and VIX letting everyone know the secrets. It's just like, well, I might as well just write the damn friggin' questions then. And it's been fun writing the questions.
Oh, yeah. I imagine it
Some
is.
more questions next week. I don't know if they'll get used or not.
Yep.
We shall see.
Yeah. We never know what questions the VIX or Traveling Fools might ask.
No. Oh, well, actually, I do sometimes now because I'm sending them to them. I gave Fools. So after the Australian trivia that we did on the VIX there the other night was done, and Fools won that one. I wound up sending Traveling Fools that list of questions so then he can use them at the pub trivia he does at the actual local hotel.
Yep. Then too, you won
first.
And you won on Traveling Fools 2 rounds of trivia. Oh, I
Actually, it
couldn't
sounds
believe
more
it.
exciting when you say I won all the rounds. And then when
Yeah,
someone sort of says, well, how many rounds was there? It's like, well, there was only 2.
yeah.
Look,
Hi,
and
Andy.
speaking of trivia, there's my
Yeah, speaking of,
competition.
yeah, the Moose, Andy the Moose.
My trivia nemesis.
Yeah,
Andy and Niccolo, they're generally my secret competition. I don't know if they think I'm their competition.
yeah.
I guess it's not a secret now, it's out. But yeah, they're the 2 that I normally watch for, God, I hate they get this question wrong. Damn, they got one wrong. Yes.
Yeah, and Vipion, yeah. I'm surprised he's not is normal, gets it right and being a winner.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed to be a lot faster when you had to type the actual answer,
Yeah,
but I'm not
yeah,
a very fast typer
yeah,
at all. At all. So back in the old days when TF was doing the trivia and you'd have to
yeah.
type the answer, I'm just, I
Yeah,
know the answer,
Vipion was
but
nothing but so quick and fast with the right answer.
yeah, I'm too slow a typer. Like I'm really too slow at typing. I'm nobody's secretary. I'd never. I'd probably have to be like I'd probably do. I don't know. I'll have to do one of them typing freaking quizzes there one time. I'd probably be lucky to get 30 words in 60 seconds, and they'd want to be really short words,
Yeah.
like and the at.
Yes, especially when you're typing and you're looking at the keyboard and you look up, oh, that should be a capital, or a bunch of them are in capital letters. Oh, now you got to fix it.
Actually, I don't even think I could get 30 words in 20 seconds, and that's if they were all 3-letter words, because I'm still trying to find the letters on the keyboard anyway. I don't type enough. I would probably get 15 to 20 words in 60 seconds that are 3-letter words. Not a fast typer. I don't know, how many words does the average touched typer or whatever do in a minute? Let's see, average typing speed. Oh, look, there's a typing test.
Yeah, because I wonder how much, if you're in the courtroom, how fast do you have to be for that? Oh,
Well, see, they do it all in shorthand,
yeah.
which is a lot of symbols and yeah. So instead of writing and, there's like a pretty little picture that they can do for it. Let's see, average typing speed is roughly 40 words per minute. Wow.
Oh, 40 words. Oh, you got to be pretty good at that.
Okay, so some people can type 70 words per minute. That's like a word in less than a second.
Yeah. Especially if you're always sitting in front of your desk all the time, typing constantly all day of your work day. You eventually get the habit of knowing where the certain letters are on the keyboard.
Oh, definitely. And not only that, you've got common words that occur often in a lot of sentences, such as the, and, at, it. So your fingers just they, them. So 40 words a second is the average speed, then yeah, I'm probably like 10, 15, not a second a minute, 40 words a minute. Then I am probably somewhere around the 10 to the 15 words per minute, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to try one of these typing test things one day, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Wow. Some people can type 100 words per minute. Wow.
Wow. That's a lot. Pretty quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just like eating so many hot dogs so quick. Oh,
Oh. Well, they're not chewing. I'm just looking at a video of someone that typing, or what typing 100 words a minute can look like. Wow.
oh.
That's crazy. It's fast.
Yeah, that would be fast.
And it was almost like reading it at normal speed, and they're typing an entire word. We got any touch typers out there? Any fast typers? Hey, Beyond clearly is.
Yep.
I'm gonna get out the shop soon. I'll go out in an hour. Oh, I've been buying myself milk. Of course, I do use milk, so you think you got to buy it. But I already had powdered milk in my cupboard. I'm used to living in the country, so I'm used to using a lot of powdered milk. Who's going to come up and visit us up here, James?
Yeah, I wonder.
Just too intimidating for people. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Sending well wishes to Kathy, though, because she's had the tornado siren go off.
Yeah.
All good, happy thoughts. Not sure where she is, but it's tornado season over there. What's that, like
it would be.
maybe 1/10 of the entire country getting hit with tornadoes this time of the year? Not all at once, but lots of tornadoes. But our cyclones over here are pretty damaging. We get some pretty bad damaging cyclones where they'll take up trees, houses. They're just a different type of whirly wind.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Did you get enough sleep at least?
Yes, I did, but it was a broken sleep. So I tried to stay up later. Oh, salad, yum.
Ooh, salad.
Going up the road. I mean, I've got nearly enough salad stuff here to make a salad sandwich. I really need to boil some eggs so I can just have an egg and lettuce sandwich. That'll be a lot cheaper than going up to the corner shop and being lazy and getting someone else to make it.
Yeah, after having some pizza.
Oh, that was a few nights ago. I mean, we've only got 3 actual businesses in town. We've only got a post office, a corner shop, and a pub. And the post office is only open 2 hours per day. And it's not even a proper post office. It's only a postal agent. So it's got way less friggin' access to stuff compared to a normal post office. So normal post offices in Australia, you can go in and BPay, electronic pay kind of thing, your power bills and stuff. Not at this local post office. They do not have that capabilities. We don't get mail delivered to our houses around town. We've actually got to go to the post office and collect it within that big, exciting 2 hours a day. And the corner shop, we haven't always had a corner shop. It always seems to open, close, as in, you know, business is shut down. Oops, someone's going to try and make something good out of it. Oh, business is shut down. Oops, someone else has gone in. And the pub, well, the pub's always going. It's a pub.
Yeah.
But they do run out a lot of stuff out of you quite often. They could never be guilty of over-ordering items. Because, yeah, they just run out of stuff too often.
How often does a truckload of stuff in town usually come? Once, twice a week, kind of thing. If it's the post office, the bar.
So I think we get the catering supplying company. So when I say catering supplying, they'll do like condiments, you know, all your pantry stuff for the pub and the corner shop. I think they come into town twice a week. We got a butcher that comes over here once a month. You can get the butcher to come over and deliver stuff more often than once a month, but it's only on that once a month delivery date where he'll do free delivery because he'll actually have a route set.
Yeah.
And then other things. So we do get a courier company that comes to town every day.
Oh,
so if you need condiments or something like that, you can get it put on the courier, and the courier will bring it out. He comes out here every day, certain time in the afternoon. But no public transport, no buses, no taxis, no police station. Yeah, it's a little bit of a dodge city out here sometimes.
How far would it be? How far would it be for like where you are from to get from the city to where you are? If someone took a bus, how far of a distance from where you are to where the drop off would be?
Yeah, 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers is as close as the bus will come to me. Because I have had a friend come out here to visit me one time from down an actual real city,
Yeah.
And yeah, the closest he could get the bus to me was 50 kilometers away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
And where the bus stops is like a gas station in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because I was wondering if it was always the usual stop place, just in case if someone needed to get off at that stop.
Yeah, but the bus only
and they always drive right by it all the time too. So
yes. So the bus only comes through twice a week, and that's once a week for both directions. So twice a week because it'll come from one way one day and go back the other way the next week or next day, kind of thing, or a couple of days later. Oh yeah, it's pretty remote out here, and even the nearest. Someone was asking me about how far the nearest car rental place would be. Well, that's probably. I'm not even sure if my next biggest town has car rentals. I'd assume they probably would, but nothing I've ever seen. Let's see.
Yeah, because I remember you telling me how the closest for car rental than the gas expense
Yeah.
top of it.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Okay, so there is hire car places, or one I can see anyhow, in that town that I've done me shopping at there a while ago. 220 kilometres away.
Mhm.
So they do have a car hire place there, and a big name car hire place, Hertz Rent-A-Car. Because the petrol prices, the fuel prices are really going to hurt your pocket.
Oh,
Yeah, so not much of anything. We used to have a big semi-trailer that would come through here once a week, and he'd do all the little tiny towns, and he'd have the inside of the truck set up as a mobile vegetable shop, and that was pretty good. But the veggies were really expensive, like really expensive, crazy expensive. Like it was kind of good as an emergency buy up kind of thing, but he stopped coming out here now. I think it just wasn't viable for him. I mean, vegetables, they break down too quick, and if you can't sell them more quickly, then that's all wasted money for him.
yeah.
Not to mention he was actually driving a semi-trailer, like big 18-wheeler truck out here with all the stuff on the back, in a refrigerated setup, everything, of course.
Yep.
But that wouldn't have been cheap to drive. I mean, as soon as he's driven to the next town, it's probably cost him $80 in petrol, and he'd be lucky if he makes $80 in sales.
Yeah.
In some of the towns.
Yeah, probably when he stopped there, he knew a few people after chatting with them, the regular customers, and they eventually disappeared, and then he had to go to
Well,
a
he just
different
wasn't
place.
getting the sales. I don't think he was getting the sales, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting the sales, especially when he come and stopped in our little town. Because most people, when they go and drive to the next real town where there's shops, they'd get most of their vegetables there. So by the time the truck came in here, they'd only be just getting like a couple of items that they might have forgotten to get when they went shopping, or that they've run out of suddenly. Or it wasn't a big money making expedition. And he'd also do like there's a lot of nothing between our towns. So to drive one direction, the next nearest town that you will drive into is 80 kilometres away. Or probably like, 50 miles or something. And the same with going, well, there's another little tiny town for me that's 23 kilometres away, and it's only a little bit bigger than the town I'm living in. And then by the time you drive to the next biggest town, well, everyone's going to buy their vegetables and everything from the supermarket because they've normally got nice, fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's hard making money out here. And you've got to charge an arm and a leg because how remote we are. Crazy.
Yeah, especially, what was it, for the cigarettes? Oh, they were pricey. What did you say?
Yeah. Oh, I get scared to even say the price. Yeah, crazy. And the government's justification for that is, well, if we keep putting the price of the cigarettes up, people will give up. And it's like, well, no, they're not giving up. They're just starving themselves of food to buy cigarettes.
Yeah.
I don't starve myself for food. I eat pretty good. But I'm also not trying to feed the whole family anymore. Actually, I've got to buy some dog food today. Need to do that after.
Starting to get low on dog food. Huh?
I am.
Yeah. You don't want your 3 dogs to be in a bad mood.
Oh, they're always in a bad mood come 4 o'clock in the afternoon because it's mealtime and they just start getting demanding, annoying. They're all quiet at the moment because they're all fed and content.
Oh.
Even the little dogs don't seem to want to go outside much at the moment because it's getting a bit colder for them.
Yeah. I can see that.
Well, normally when I let them out first thing in the morning to go to the toilet, I've got to put the coats on them because they've just been in the nice warm house to go out into the icicles temperature.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? It's up there. Yeah, I can't wait to get my next bird bath photo where the water's frozen and I tilled it up and it's just like a block of ice there. Something you're used to in Canada, but I'm not. I'm not used to having frozen water outside. It's only happened a couple of times so far in winter for me here. Normally the bird bath water doesn't freeze. But yeah. Isn't it funny, like you see something really cold like that, you know it's cold, but then as soon as you go outside and you see something frozen, like a water frozen, it's just like,
Yep.
Oh, I just instantly get colder. Just like, holy shit. No storms tonight. That'll be good.
Oh, that's good.
So far, don't those tornadoes
Oh.
kind of come up pretty quick?
Oh, it was rough last night. Oh.
That'd be scary in your little gypsy wagon too, Wendy.
Yeah.
You see those things just get picked up in some of the tornado stuff.
Oh, Wendy. Oh.
Yeah, wow. Ding dang dong. And all the crops that get wrecked and stuff like that over there too. I mean, the tornadoes would just destroy farmland, I'd imagine. Well, not imagine, it would do.
Yeah. It would wreck
So
the
those
crops.
areas. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, just like a whole lot of rain at the wrong time of the year where it's not actually blowing everything everywhere can wreck a crop.
Yeah.
It does that with cotton. So we've had a couple of years out here where all the cotton farmers, they've had their crops wrecked because you can't pick the cotton when it's got any moisture on it because it goes moldy, obviously. And because the little cotton bulbs have actually, got cotton seeds and everything like that on them as well,
Yeah.
the little balls of cotton will actually start reshooting cotton in the cotton balls if they get the rain at the wrong time as well, which then makes it, no good. Because the cotton sorting machines, I don't like that wet plant matter in it. Where it sorts out the actual cotton and it sorts the seeds out from it. So yeah, lots of farmers have it's definitely cost them money.
No,
When you put that much money into the planting crops, all the fuel, the machinery, everything, you pay like a lot of farmers out here now, when they used to own their own harvesting machinery, a lot of them don't really own their own harvesting machinery anymore because it's quite expensive equipment to only get used, like 2 and 3 times a year at the most. So it just sits there for the entire year.
Yeah.
There was this one fella that I used to live next door to when I was working out in the sheep farm, and he was growing mung beans, and I think he'd just spent, I think it might have been $750,000 on this
Ooh.
brand spanking new John Deere harvester, like $750,000. And it burnt to the ground the first week.
Oh.
Because of human error, though. So the crop that they were harvesting,
Mhm.
every so many rows you do, you've got to blow the machine off. Otherwise, all the plant thrash will get around all the real hot areas where the grease builds up, and the grease is burning hot, like absolute melt your skin hot, because they've got oh geez, but it's all escaped me at the moment. Like hydraulics. So where all the hydraulics are working and everything, them areas get burning hot. And if they don't clean all the plant thrash off every couple of rows, depending on what they're harvesting, they just start to fire. And that's what happened. And then going back to how remote we live out here, he had to leave that bit of machinery sitting where it was until the insurance frigging assessors come out and assess the damage, where it's sitting, where it happened. So I think it took something, it took well over 2 months for the insurance assessors to come out.
Oh.
So not only loss of money, he's waiting 2 months before he can even get the damage assessed. And it's going to come back as human error. I don't know what the report wound up being on that, but I mean, it'll come back as human error. We lived in a country area. We were already talking about it. He wouldn't have set it on fire himself, not after a week.
No.
Because he hadn't even finished doing his harvesting yet. If you're going to set it on fire yourself, you'd at least wait till you finished your harvesting and then set it on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was pretty sure it was something like $750,000 or something. I mean, they're probably something like 1.2 to buy now. Let's see.
It's a lot of money.
It is, and then it depends on how many row harvesters and that they are. Here we go. Here's a harvester in Queensland.
Then if something breaks down, the parts, I imagine they cost quite a bit too. If something breaks down.
Well, that's right. That's right. And I'd imagine the warranty on that sort of stuff, because they're such a hard-working machine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that'd work. So yeah, here's an Australian price for a last year's model John Deere harvester. I'm assuming this is a new price. $1.5 million.
Ooh.
So that's why you get a lot of contract harvesters these days, so then they can buy the harvester and they'll just keep moving it around the country and just keep that harvester working. Because if you pay $1.5 million yourself, I mean, that whole harvester is only ultimately going to be working for 4 months of the year.
Yeah.
And then it's just going to sit in your shed. It's a lot of money to be sitting in the shed and not making money.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of contract harvesters these days, a lot of contract this, that, and the other of different specific farm trades. A lot of the sheep farms these days, they get contract shearers, and the contract shearers just go from farm to farm, giving the sheep all their fancy haircuts, fleece cuts. And so that's the way to do it. Just get contractors in.
Yeah.
And at least if you get contractors in as well, you know, they've got a certain amount of liability to do the job properly as well. They're also, especially when they're with the cotton harvesters, you know, like you don't want them letting their machinery catch up in fire, and then the farmer loses that crop that they've got sitting in the harvesting bin in the back, and then have to get another freaking contract harvester quick smart, because, you know, like fruit, everything like that, when it's harvest time, you've only got a certain window to get it off for it to be worth good money. Otherwise, the product
Yeah.
starts deteriorating. It becomes a second, third quality, B quality, C quality.
Yep.
Farm Talk with James and Wendy. Tell us about some chicken
Yep.
stuff, James.
It all depends.
Oh, yes, sir.
For chickens, we had just had them. Well, for chickens, we had them in the barn, and they were running around, and we had to be careful wherever we were walking because there would be eggs on the floor, or
Yeah.
which we first did first, then did the nests, check the nests. But
So
of
was
course,
it
we
meat
had
chickens and eggs, or just doing eggs?
say that again.
Were you doing meat chickens, so HC, human consumption, or just eggs?
Well, we were just doing eggs.
Yeah.
Then once
just
the
do the
eggs
odd
got
meat
too
chicken.
fat and big, we had to get rid of the chickens. In which
What
we
about
were
winter?
in the
How
winter.
keep them chickens warm in winter.
Heater that was going on inside the barn. But when we
Yeah.
were younger, didn't have chickens over the winter season because winter sports like hockey kept
Yeah.
us occupied doing something. Then during the summer, had chickens, but eventually once we got older, it was an all year round of one barn of chickens.
So you'd have to have a big heater set up of some sort in winter, obviously, because I mean, the winters get
Yep.
bloody minus 20 Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the heating setup? Was it gas heater or fire heaters? Or
Propane. It was a propane. Then it was set for whatever temperature, so it would go off every so often when we were inside.
Yeah.
To keep the chickens warm.
Yeah, just have a light. It got dropped down so far it would automatically kick in.
Yeah.
So when you had the heaters for the chickens in winter, how high was the ceiling of the chicken barn? Because hot air rises, so I mean, a lot of your heat's going straight up to the roof. Did you have fans to push that heat around?
No, the heater was being hung by chains. Just both. I'm not quite sure. Not much far down below from the rooftop. For just down good enough where the heat would spread throughout inside the barn. So
how many heaters would you have in a shed or a barn?
about 2 or 3.
Oh, wow. Is that all?
No, about 4 of them, because 2 on one end of the barn and the other 2 were the other side, because in the middle, of course, the door to walk in and out of the barn. So
I suppose when you always knew when the heater was going to kick in soon, because the chickens would probably start getting closer and closer to the heater, and then as it kicked in and warmed up, the chickens would get further and further away from the heater as the heat was spreading.
Well, we could also hear the heater kick. We could hear the heater kick in. Then, of course, outside it goes directly outside too. So when we see the smoke, the heater kicked in too. So
before you did the heaters, would you sell off the chickens every year and then just buy them back once the season was done or something?
Just before the truck that would come and get the chickens, we would see if anyone would want some chickens for themselves. If they want
their responsibility to keep them warm.
Yep. And then if people wanted chickens but their heads chopped off kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then of course then the semi truck would come on that specific on a certain date, and we would have to load them up. 5 chickens in our hands, 3 on one hand, 2 in the other.
When you say 5 in one hand, 2 in the other, is that like hanging onto them upside down by their legs.
Three legs on one hand and 2 on the other to make it 5 chickens total. Because we only had to grab 1 leg of each to carry them to have all 5 in our hands.
Is that fun? So while you've got chickens in one hand, you're still trying to catch chickens with the other hand.
Well, two or three would be in the barn, and a few would be like walking back and forth from the door entrance to going up to the truck, because we would build a ramp. So we make it on the ramp, and 2 would be in the trailer of the truck to grab them. They put them in, shut the lid.
Well, there you go. Talking food talk today, people.
Mm-hmm. And this is not about Oilers chickens. Not about Oilers chickens.
Pregnant chicken lives matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some people don't actually appreciate how hard it is to look after livestock or plants, and how delicate the system can be and totally wrecked. Oh no, the weather's getting worse, Wanda. My weather or your weather? I hope your weather's going to get better over there. My weather's just getting colder.
Oh no. Oh no.
Smell. Hello.
Hello, Mel.
And here he is, our number 1 chicken choker.
Yeah.
I still remember when I first seen my first chicken get its head chopped off, and they'd run around for like that few seconds.
Yeah.
Before it realizes you're dead. It's like, as a kid, it's just like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Then, of course, we had 2 chicken pluckers to get their feathers off after we boiled them to get the feathers loose and put them in something. I can't think of the name of it.
Have you ever tried one of those chicken plucking machines that have got the rubber prongs on them? Have you ever seen one of them?
Yeah, I think.
So it's a wheel.
Yeah.
And it's just got like rubber prongs on it, and it'll spin around, and the rubber basically grabs the chicken feathers and pulls the feathers out. Messy. It is messy.
No, I never did it, Mel. I was still too young to deal with the chickens, to chop their heads off and all that kind of things. But once I was older, to help get rid of chickens, I was helping out. But it depended on what type of the weekday it is, or we're going to have school the next day, or if it's a weekend. Yeah, I would help out. It all depends on.
Did your parents force you doing your homework? Did you have the kind of parents?
Oh yeah.
That would say,
once we got home.
Sit down and do the homework?
Yeah, once we got home, it's always homework before having supper.
Yeah. My youngest daughter used to get a bit tricky, and she was also a bit of a loner at school like I was as well, so she'd have most of her homework done at the lunchtime. She'd just go sit up at the library, do the homework. Come home, you got any homework, kid? She's like, no, I've done it all. I'm like, how can you do it all? It's homework. She'd pull the books open and show me the pieces of, A4 that she'd been given. Does anyone remember the days of the old, before they were called photocopying machines, and they're called photostatting machines, and you did it with a wheel, and it'd have that purple ink on it. It couldn't be just an Australian thing. Ochre.
No.
Ochre.
I'm not sure.
What's okra? I think it's okra. I've heard the name. Oh, okay. It just looks like got a jalapeno look inside it. A vegetable, also known as ladyfingers. Mel's got ladyfingers.
Mm.
What member of the vegetable family is it? Green tube-like fruit with a mild grassy flavour. Couldn't you just eat grass? It acts as a thickener. Okay. That's correct, Mel. English-speaking countries, ladyfingers. So is it an African thing? It seems like it's native to East Africa. It looks like something that'd probably go in a lot of Asian cooking. Yeah, we're old, Wendy. We know what a photostating machine is. It always predominantly had that purple ink. Ooh, ooh. Does India grow it? Does it grow in India?
Mm.
If you don't want to admit it, type it. Oh my goodness. Okay, great. What's the plant look like? We've got the fruit. Is it a vine? Looks like it'd be something to be a vine. Oh, okay. It's kind of like almost like a baby tree. Wonder how bug resistant it is. Why do you highlight and repeat it? Why did you type it? You typed it.
Yep.
Well, there you go. We've gone all farming plant talking. McLovin.
Hey.
Oh, you're missing out on the educational talk today. We're talking plants, animals, ones that we can eat, of course.
Yeah.
Tasty plants and animals. How to keep your cows and your sheep and your chickens warm in winter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're on your way to work?
McLovin had some tornadoes over there.
Oh, Mel. I don't choke the chickens. Never did.
Oh, goodness. Garlic mustard plant. What's the garlic mustard plant? The okra. Look up fried okra. Okay. Let's look up fried okra.
Mustard.
Is that with breadcrumbs and everything? Is that like some kind of vegan nibbles?
Oh.
Video on the plant and oh, okay. Which plant? The okra plant? Okra? Oh. Animals good. Oh, don't say corn too loudly, McLovin. Mel loves his corn.
Yep, he loves corn.
He loves peaches and cream corn. Oh, I've got salad on me.
Yeah, didn't he say one time he always has his corn right out of the
Corn
can?
gets me off, yeah. So as soon as you eat a lot of corn, Mel, do you check out your poopies? And there's always corn in there?
Hey, Debs.
I'm doing mighty fine, mighty fine. Mel, that's porn, not corn. That's where his corn gets him off. Yeah, corn. No, I'm pretty sure he meant corn, Wendy. I'm pretty sure he gets off on corn. Well, look, you ever seen a dog doing a shit out in the grass? Even they turn around and check out their poo. It is a bit cool. I had the heater going this morning, but I've turned it off since. I've even got the. I probably should close the house up. I probably wouldn't be rugged up like an Eskimo. Got to have the fresh air coming through. Well, that's right. You've got to check out your wee and your poo. See how healthy you are. If your wee's too brown, probably kidney problems. Shit talking. If your wee's got too much yellow, you might be dehydrated. I didn't forget. I think a lot of people look at their poo and their wee, they just lie about it if they don't. I didn't say all humans. or maybe it's just an older thing. When you get old, it's like, oh no, that's okay.
Holy moly!
Holy! Hang on, I've got to get my phone. No.
McLovin.
What if it's blue? If it's blue, I don't know. I agree, Wendy. If it's blue, you've got too many toilet bowl cleaners in there. Good one.
Yeah. Mel.
Don't threaten us with a good time, Mel.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've got a parcel ready to collect at the post office. When did they send that to me?
Because Mel, we can put you in the naughty corner.
He lives in the naughty corner. Mel lives on the bottom naughty step. Oh, cool. Hang on, I was going to make a phone call to the post office because they shut in 15 minutes. Because it's only
Okay.
open 2 hours a day. Oh, I've just got the message. Well, the message is nearly 20 minutes old because I didn't have my phone next to me. Yeah, just getting to drop me parcel.
The link is pinned at the top of the chat, everyone. And remember to hit that like button. Yeah. Yeah, Holly. Oh, is that Wendy? Yep. All right. See that face. Yep.
She had me touch my nose one time, so I had to touch my nose.
Yep.
So, yeah. Are we going for a walk to the post office? Oh, she's not done yet.
Oh, what, you want a group tour to the post office?
Huh?
Do you all want to go on a field trip to my post office?
Or do we need to go?
Yeah, I've got parcels there. I was just ringing him up, telling him to put them in my post office box. These all seem to love these stupid field trips. You
Well,
all want to go on a field trip, do you?
We need to get out into the world, but yet we want to conserve our energy. So we're going to let you do it for us.
Yeah, Wendy, you're like the teacher. We're the students.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to walk behind her single file?
Hold hands, kids, link up.
Every time they had us do that, I was always doing the weird walking.
Square dancing. We did square dancing back in the photo statting days.
I know how to square dance both the female and the male sides. I used to do square dancing. It's really good for fighting depression. It's really good for that. But I was pretty good at it. It also helps you with memory because you don't really have a lot of time to think. You start listening to moves and acting them out without having to think about it too much. So it improves your memory a little bit. Plus, you're walking 3 miles every night. You go square dancing. It just beats depression. Maybe I should square dance.
Well, I'm going to swap devices and take you freaking clowns on a.
We're going to the post office.
He's really getting out less than me.
I got to go out and clean some fire pits today and throw the stuff into the ash heap. That's my day, throwing shit into the ash heap. And then on Sunday and Monday, luckily, it's a long weekend, so my departures are split. Otherwise, I'd have 104 sites to clean in one day. But I think I have like 60 or 70 on Monday and the rest on Sunday and the rest on Monday. So it won't be too bad. Plus, if we get the rain, it washes the ash away and all I have is burnt wood to pluck out of the pits. I like that. And they don't litter as much out here as they do in Arizona on the campsites. But what they do here is many of them pee on their campfires. I just love cleaning out the campfires. I have to shower every day. I clean them out. If I don't have to clean any out, I'm good. What is on? Oh, that's her sunglasses. I'm like, what is she wearing?
Hang on, I've got to brighten up the screen here. Turn my camera
Are you waiting to see if it's safe to cross your street?
Oh, that's always scary. You know it.
Yeah. Yeah, the amount of traffic she gets. Oh.
I think I hear something coming. You better duck.
Yeah, that might be her twin. You never know. Die.
Twin?
Yeah.
I hear I have lots of twins. Every state I go to, they say I have a twin.
And I can't see the chat, so you'll have to let me know what the chat's saying.
And some person actually picked a fight with me one time trying to tell me I was somebody I wasn't.
Look at my passion
What?
fruits.
They're like,
They
why are you acting dumb?
everywhere.
Oh, look, I just realized I didn't have the chat up. I am a camp host, not a park ranger, which means all I have to do is clean the fire pits and trash up. The
Isn't
park
that all my
ranger's
passion
got to
fruit?
handle the unruliness. What kind of
this.
fruit's that again? Fig?
Passion fruit.
Passion. Okay.
Oh, they're big ones.
Neighbors,
So that's the
drone.
flower.
I want to get a
before
drone.
Before it turned into passion fruit, I just got it everywhere. Just there's like 4 little tiny baby ones. More everywhere. I've been wanting to cut this back. This is my gate. But then once it started fruiting, I'm thinking, oh well, I might as well let the line keep going.
They did say that there's some black bear around here occasionally, but they didn't say anything about bear attacks like Arizona gets.
All right, let's go on the tour.
So Yogi and Boo Boo are not an issue. The
Yeah,
raccoon, however, might be. He was trying to get into my wheat.
Oh, yeah. I can see a vehicle coming. Uh-oh.
Duck, run! Run!
Up the middle of the road.
No one's breaking into a picnic basket. No, nobody does.
No, Mel.
Except the raccoon. I had to stack a pile of wood up on this. I don't know why he picked the one cooler. There's one cooler where all he has to do is lift the lid. He's not touching that one. It's really strange.
Yeah.
He wants the ones where it's a challenge. So I had to put something in to lock up the other one and put a strap over it and then pile a bunch of wood on top of it. He gave up on that one. But I guess I didn't have one part of the wheat down. And I heard him trying to pry it open. I'm like, no. That would stink because that's like months and months supply of bread for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some days that's all I have to eat.
The main road.
Okay.
This is the highway.
We're praying that you make it across without getting hit.
Playing across. Oh, there's a little whirlwind of dirt. We'll call them. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, she's right in the middle of the road. Oh, no.
Oh, we call them dirt devils. I see it.
Little dirt whirlwind went across
Duck,
the road.
run. You're in danger. Look at that mini tornado.
Did you see it?
Yeah, we call them dust
It
devils.
looked better when it was going across the dirt
or
there.
whirlywinds.
Yeah, we just call them little whirlywinds out here.
Oh, Kathy, I had the tornado warnings last night. It was not fun running through floody waters to get to the shelter.
I don't think we need any sirens for that one. Oh no, that was a car going the other way. There's a moving car all the way up the end of the road.
She's taking us to the post office and she's crossing the busiest street in town and we're scared for her.
This is the main road. This is actually...
And when we saw that little mini tornado, we were frightened badly.
That's the main road. And that's the what do you call it? Daycare. It's like family daycare. Never used to be called family daycare.
Does that mean you can drop off any family member or just the kids?
Good question.
Are you saying you don't have an answer? Children jail? Okay.
Mel.
Little tiny church over there. That's the school.
Yeah, if moms could stay home with their kids, the kids wouldn't have to be in their children jail, would they? It's easier to go work, actually. Never
There's
mind.
the post office.
That's the post office. And you know it's the post office because it says post.
Yeah.
No
Post.
standing. Don't stop
Australia
standing.
Post.
You either walk or
Oh.
sit. Don't stand there. Just walk or sit. It says no standing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, last night somebody told me something dropped down in Madison, but they're saying maybe not. But they did drop down further northeast a little bit.
Yeah.
But there was warning, so they were spotted.
Hey,
They just
drugs
didn't
for me.
touch
I'm
down.
expecting drugs.
You're
Probably gonna
expecting
say
drugs?
what's that. Thank
None of
you.
this lollygagging.
Got my mail. You've got mail.
Ooh.
Look at how much mail you get. I get that
Ooh.
much in a year.
I haven't been to
Wow.
the post office for about 2 weeks.
No gagging. What's wrong with
Cool.
gagging?
No.
So I'm crossing another busy road.
Yeah.
That's the local school.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my co-host.
Yeah,
Is that
Kathy,
about,
I was shaking a bit after the first siren. After the second one, I wasn't shaking as bad.
I think there's only about 9 kids that go to the school these days. This is a little church.
Oh, I thought you were
People
showing me
still
that's a
do.
school.
People
No,
still go to
I'm
church,
actually
like
not
church.
in Arizona right now. I am in Wisconsin in the summer camp hosting.
I love arch windows in churches.
I'm also
Sounds
trying to
pretty.
decide where I want to go next. Look at that church.
Yeah.
Is that bigger than the school?
No. But I
Oh.
think it gets more people that go to it than the school.
Oh,
But I just
probably.
I love the arch windows. No, the school's pretty big because it did used to have more students at it once upon a time. But they still do have church here. I don't know how often.
Yeah, actually, I'm getting dental care while I'm here too. I haven't seen a dentist since I was 19, so that was a big reason for coming
Whoa.
back here.
I don't like dentists.
I'm terrified, but I gotta
Yeah,
keep
the
as
dentists always
Oh,
ask
okay.
you to come back
it's gonna
again
get
and again.
it's gonna get really bad if I don't get something done though. So, and plus they're giving me a new thing to cover up this black tooth, a new cap, so I don't have the black tooth anymore.
So
And
this is
capping
literally
off
city limits.
the broken one.
So that's
So
where
it's
there's the road sign there that says, you know, you're now leaving town and you can go 100 kilometres an hour now. I mean, this is literally one edge of town.
is that why it looks like somebody peels out right there at that spot you just showed us? All that mud kicked up. It looks like they know the speed limit picks up, so they go to that spot and hit the gas as fast, hard as they can.
This is where the little whirlwind was spinning out of before with the dirt.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah. We don't want you to we don't want to lose you.
That's not really that funny, you know, because my dad used to say that. You're so bloody skinny, you'll blow away in the wind. So this is the end of the line. Like,
Oh, that's where I need to go. The end of the line.
So that's this dirt road here. You're getting the buddy big golden tour today. I haven't even walked none of yous up this track yet.
Oh.
Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Look inside. There's the people. Ha 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 ha.
So it's called the end of the line because it used to be. So there's the old railway crossing signs that you can see, and I think we've still got railway lines in the grass here.
Oh, it was the
So it's
end
called
of
the end
the
of the line because this was the
railway.
last train
Stop.
stop, and I'd imagine there probably is train. Oh yeah, look, there's some train line right there.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
interesting.
can see it.
I kind of like the name of it. I might just go retire there because it's called the end of the line.
Thought there was going to be more train track there. That's why this bit hasn't been mowed because of all the railway line.
Look at the sky. It's blue.
Yeah, no clouds at all. Ooh, how
No, there's
lucky.
not
Almost like
not a cloud in the
Arizona.
sky. This is what we
She's
call
got more
in
green on the
Australia,
ground than Arizona does.
winter sky. In winter, we get a lot of blue sky, no clouds.
Yeah.
So this is the old train station up here.
What Melanistic said, this is the biggest city in Australia. It's Sydney. That's not Sydney. It's starting to become winter there.
No.
Even our public toilets are made out of an old water tank.
Well, Ty, it's starting to get cold where Wendy is.
It is. The breeze is cold. Look, there's the caravanner's dumping point. Nice tank water.
That looked like a bed, a blue bed. You said it's a
That's
dumping
really
tank?
cool.
We need to see it closer up.
No. What are they called? I don't know. The dumping spot where caravanners can dump their toilets into. So this is the
Yeah.
old train station office. It's just been all repainted inside. I'll show you from the other side because the sun's causing a reflection on it. Another water tank. So yeah, if you're camping here, you can, hook up your power leads. Pull the power cords from the
Before
door.
Wendy dumps the murdered bodies to decompose.
No. Oh, Mel.
and this is the donation.
And she means you because she didn't say
thing.
Wendy B.
This is donation. If you come camping, just put some money in the donation box.
Oh, they don't charge? They just ask for a donation?
Yep.
And do people actually donate on a regular basis then?
Like honestly, I live out in the middle of nowhere. No one wants to freaking come out here.
Well, I
Generally,
mean,
if
but
you
when they
you're
do,
probably
are they paying because it's donation?
Oh yeah, no, we do ask for a donation. Hang on.
Oh, hi, TF.
See, what I'm noticing here is our checkout time is the same as the check-in time.
Oh.
And people actually check out earlier, but in Arizona, where we had a 2-hour lapse, they did not want to check out when they were supposed to and wanted to keep staying. And it's weird that when they're allowed to stay later, they actually leave earlier.
This is the inside of the old. Oh look out! They've got a top window open. Might have to show you without a reflection.
Mm.
That's an
That's the
interesting
old
view.
train station
Yeah.
office. Ugh. And this here used to be the old timetable board, where once upon a time they'd actually have timetables written on it.
Oh, wow. And they don't have to lock them up. You were able to open them and breeze through them like a book. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
In
I'm
Phoenix,
actually
they just
inside
line
the,
them all up, locked up, because people want to
I'm
write
inside the
stuff
train
on it.
station waiting area. So that's like the.
Oh.
So this is.
At least,
so
yeah.
They got doors and everything, but they open and close every day. It's like just a
Cool.
little tourist information area now. Oh, what's this? This is new. Oh, that's fancy cardboard.
Oh.
Ooh. There you go. There's the size of my whole town.
Oh.
That's it.
The campground's bigger. we have
Yeah,
we have
more tourist
100
destinations on that than what there really is.
we have 104 camping spots here. Is there more than 104 spots on there?
Where they're not actually allocated spots, you just pull up and camp.
Oh, okay.
And this is the old jail building.
Yeah, that's Mel's jail.
Mal's condominium. Oh, look out! There's a car. There's a vehicle.
Oh,
Here comes another one. Shit, two. This is peak hour traffic.
My goodness. It's a good thing you got across that street when you did.
I
see,
know.
Mel, that's where you're gonna be if you visit Wendy.
Yeah, you can bunk up in here. There's actually bars up there. Okay, nice comfortable wire bed for the prisoners. But this floor is getting pretty ratchet. They're going to have to fix up this floor soon. And here's the jail exercise yard.
Could you see somebody walking down the street and somebody in the jail sitting there whistling? Woo, woo. Yeah. That's what it was. That's what that porch was for.
All right, and then the little old corner shop. Okay, just check the road.
Well, Mel, I think in that jail cell you have to grab a pail to
Station.
go to the bathroom in it.
No, that was peak hour traffic there before. Oh, here comes another vehicle.
Run!
Ooh.
Run, Forrest.
Danger! My goodness! Woo.
I won't say this too loud, but for 2 cheeseburgers, 2 chicken burgers, a large chips, and a Coke, $64.
Ooh.
And that's Australian money. How much is that in American money?
Probably like 85, 90.
Holy cow, that's ridiculous. I'll say it for you.
It is.
Yeah, pretty pricey, Mel.
There is no way I'd be able to afford that.
It would have to be a decent packaged meal that would last for a few days.
That'd have to last me more than a month. No wonder they don't
A
ship.
few little grocery items.
TY Spork said 42 US. Still, for that kind of restaurant,
I'll get a packet of Winfield Red Tea, please. Have you got any big bags of dog food out the back or anything?
No,
Tyson. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I probably won't remember, but I'll try. Chicken type of mood.
Oh, Ty.
I'll grab a Pico roll too, please.
Okay, Kathy.
What was all that on the shelves? Coffee
Yeah, please.
and candles.
Yeah.
What is that on the counter? That almost looks like ice cream. Oh, it says Nobbies. Steal some stuff? No. Don't steal
No, Wendy wouldn't steal stuff, Mel.
any.
Thanking you. Oh, just like
No.
through the caretakers. Paying for sale. Price on application. Oh, purebred Pomeranian.
You could get that and ride it across
Ooh.
the street so you can arrive safely at the post office. What is that
$1,500.
thing? Whoa.
This is the notice board.
Jack Russells. How much are the Jack
Oh.
Russells?
1,000.
1,000. Wow.
Oh, that much. Oh, another vehicle going by.
I
Oh.
was gonna say, did you see that?
I know you need transportation to get across that street. This is getting
I'm too scared
dangerous.
to walk. But you know what? That's the main road. I told you that's
There's
the
a
main
phone
road.
booth. You could call a cab.
Yeah.
Not likely. But look, let's go to. So this is
Call
back
a
on
cab.
my
I need to
street,
cross
so
the street. It's too busy.
we'll walk up the middle of my road now. This is back on my street. I'm off that dangerous main road. With that main road, wow, what was there? 5 vehicles today? That's a lot.
Yeah.
You're gonna have smog building up after all that traffic. Secret door to Batcave. What?
So I'm walking down the middle of the road, and even if a car come down here,
You'd
They
be
just drive
questioned if
around
you
me.
did that in Phoenix. They'd be like looking for the big machete that you're carrying if you're walking down the middle of the road.
hey, that's
Yeah.
a fire shed.
That's
the
usually
fire
what they're
brigade.
carrying.
Oh yeah, maybe that's Superman's changing room. That phone booth.
Oh, so he can cross the street. He just flies across it. That's what the phone booth was there for.
In case you got to change into the Superman outfit.
Yeah.
To cross the street, and then you can walk again.
This is my place. That's the town hall, and there next to me, and that's Hall, Hall, not Hall. Ben's the town hall. That's the pub over there.
So you
That's the
said
Orange
it's
Town.
H-E-double-L?
Yes. Just trying to juggle my food and groceries here.
Town hell. It's children of the corn. Oh, look at the guard dogs. Watch out. Watch out, they look dangerous.
Oh yeah, they look dangerous.
Oh no.
Now they're guarding the house. Oh.
Well, they went and hid behind the thing.
Hey,
Oh,
don't you
they're
jump up
really
on me,
happy.
bastard. Hey,
They're
don't you
really
jump up on
happy
me,
to
I'm
tell
telling
her.
you.
She's got dog stuff, I bet you.
They all hate me. I beat them. And
I
of course,
see that.
all my plants. All my planties.
I don't see a
So these
PayPal.
plants here are just outside my window that I'm going to sit back at. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I've got a plant window on my friggin' StreamYard because I could just open up the real
Those
window.
aren't,
Oh, I don't think they're plastic,
they're
Mel.
not plastic. They're real.
Mel
they're
thinks
real.
your plants are plastic, Wendy.
No.
Unless you
They're
want to
real.
put yourself on camera and say something to Mel.
Oh, I'm about to walk inside and say something to Mel.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to read that sign. Operated. Something operated.
Yeah, I think she has to water them, Mel. She has to water them.
The dog looks frozen. The camera
No.
froze.
The camera froze.
I'm like, I thought it was just holding still there for a second. Then I look over and the dog like looks a little bit creepy, and then he wasn't moving,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's a little
Yeah.
creepy. And then I realized it froze up.
Yeah, she would be in the house. So
She pops a squat in the plants.
Mel.
That's not fun. That's like cleaning out campfires, people peeing. That just would not be fun.
Hmm.
Hey, traveling fools.
Yeah, ITF. Yeah. Yeah. No pooping in the plant smell.
No pooping. My daughter went and pooped in a neighbor's yard one time when she was 5. The neighbor came over and got me and made me clean it up. God's land is my personal toilet.
No.
Just don't do it in the campfire somebody else has got to clean up.
Yeah.
The whole back of my Kubota smells like urine. It's so gross. I don't know what's up with Wisconsin people peeing in the fires, but it's been raining the last 2 nights. There's been no campfires, but I did hear a lot of traffic at the firewood shed today.
Mhm.
So I have a feeling that, let's see, most of them are leaving Friday, some are leaving Thursday, but a lot of them are going to have fire pits that need cleaned out. That's not going to be fun. Always trying to light their candle. Oh, this land is my land. This land isn't your land. I poo in my land and poo in your land. I poo everywhere I go.
Mel.
That wasn't me. It was the pillow. You would love to try Camp Host Life.
No, you're not singing the song properly. It's the song goes, "This land is my land. This land is your land. I
Nope.
poo in my
You
land,
just messed up
I
the
poo
words.
in your-"
That's why I didn't sing it. It's hard to get the words that are on there in the right tune.
Debs.
Mhm.
It's really in Wisconsin, they break up the camp hosting. You get like between 4 to 6 weeks. And it's usually about 4 weeks. And so you could do 4 weeks camp hosting, try it out, and go home. But it feels really short to me when I do the 4. It's like my time's all going to be over real soon here. I got a system down. Then the other camp hosts left, and I had to revamp the system. And I'm like, they started a new girl at the desk, and I'm like, I just can't harass that poor girl to get the report I need. So it was a police officer. I should have had him ticketed. It's a 2000. The police officer left horse poop in your yard. No, the police officer's horse left poop in your yard.
What? The policeman shitting in your front yard?
No, the
Well,
horse.
actually, dogs and
bird-
horses are also officers of the law, so technically that's a correct statement.
Well, there you
The
go.
police officer,
Police
i.e.
officer
the
lives
horse.
in my
Because if
yard.
you hit a police horse, you get done for striking a police officer. We do in Australia. If you hit a police dog or you hit a police horse in Australia, and people have been done for striking an officer of the law being a horse in Australia. True story.
Okay, it looks like tomorrow we're going to have a sunny day here with no rain. That's what it looks
Nice.
like right now. Friday's a different story. Looks like the rain picks up about 6 p.m. right as the campers get in and get settled for the weekend. The rain's going to hit. But it doesn't look like it's going to last too long. Wow, we'll see.
Hmm.
And then Saturday again is sunny. And then Sunday and Monday, while all the campers are supposed to be leaving and going home, it's going to be rainy. Which is good for me because the fires will be put out. The ash will be washed away. But not good for them to pack all their yuck in my face. There we go. Like a warm apple pie, someone with 3. Wait, I got to catch up here. You don't want to find dead bodies you didn't bury. What? Wait, where did I leave off here? What's going on? Okay.
Love this. Horses, so this is in another state, but in Australia, horses are specifically trained for the mounted police, completing a 3-month structured training program. Fuck, I'd like to think the horses are doing more than 3 months and must pass the final riding assessment.
It's
Even the,
actually shorter time to train the animal than the person who's running the animal.
But the animals live shorter.
I just did catch up on the chat. We're okay now. A copper doesn't have to pick up horse shit.
Well, Wendy's making me feel hungry, so I better go over to the Vicks and or Mrs. T's Critter Cam and get some snacks here. So I'll be right back.
When I went visiting, what is it, Bisbee, Arizona, where they have the gunfights, they have this horse-drawn carriage come down the street, and it's always pooping as it goes down the street. They actually have people whose job is to follow the horse and pick the poop up. Hey, Tracy. Nature. Tracy.
I've got a mouthful of food, Tracy. Hello.
Joke's on you, James. No snacks left. I know what the heck you're eating. You're making me hungry too. What are you eating?
So it's Australian, and take note because it might be on a trivia quick food test one day, and it's definitely Australian. It's called a focus chicken roll.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it is uniquely Australian.
Dingo? She's eating dingoes? No. I thought he was going to eat squirrel. That'd be Mona. Mona likes to eat those things. She can eat all that.
Yeah, there you go. It was invented in Australia.
Good Tucker Chico roll.
Well, it's not really like a spring roll. Spring roll's totally different.
Is that fried or just baked like a burrito?
Fried, but
Okay.
you could cook it in the oven as well.
A dingo ate my what?
You enjoy that field trip, McLovin? I wasn't sure if you're still here.
I have 2 geocaches I want to do here too. I want to do that garlic mustard plant thing, and I need to do some geocaches too. I need to get off my butt and do it. Uh-oh, what are we presenting?
Chicken roll, that's exactly what I was just eating. Right down to the packet.
Okay, so it's got chicken in it.
I don't know if it's got chicken. I think it's more like floor scrapings.
I was just gonna say, what's the texture like?
Yeah, it's not really well. Actually, it's not a spring roll texture. It's different. It's almost like a crumbing kind of a texture, but it's not a crumbs texture either.
Like a fried chicken type texture almost.
So it was developed in the
Only
1980s.
smoother.
I saw a competitor selling Chinese-style chop suey rolls outside Richmond.
Corn dog.
But
Did I just
he
duck
saw
out
an
of you?
opportunity.
I just got comfortable. I could put the camera down a little more, but there we go.
Yeah,
Now
he
I
felt the
can't
competitor
do
rolls
anything. I'm
too
gonna have
flimsy to be handled in a formal outdoor setting. Robust, crispy outer layer would double as its own holder.
Oh, how special.
Look, to be quite honest, I don't know what the hell they put in it. Just as an Australian, you eat them.
So Dingo could be right.
I think they're too scared to
You
tell
just
us
wouldn't
what's
know.
But I mean, it's definitely got cabbage in it.
Okay.
Even the packets trademarked, which I knew
It
that.
sounds tasty now with the cabbage. I'm not a fan.
I can't even see what they're saying they put in it or what it's made up of. I'm going back to the original statement, full of scrapings. It's like all the meat products and scraps that fall on the ground. They've gone, hey, let's just boil them all up together.
Okay, McLovin.
Some cabbage and spice, and we're good. I think in the United States, there's like you can have up to a certain percentage of rats and mice and bugs and stuff in your food. And I want to say it's as high as 5%, but I don't really remember. Somebody would have to look it up. But any percent just is gross. But that's what the USDA has. But now that they're adding more crickets to our food, I just slouched even deeper, didn't I?
These are recipes. And I don't know what sort of recipes they are. Chili lovers Chico. And start with one frozen Chico roll. So they're still not going to let us know what's in it.
Oh, wait, I have a stop cam on this. What are you doing? There, now I'm getting real close to try to read the recipes. And I didn't want y'all to see the zits on my head.
Recipe. It starts with a frozen Chico roll.
Oh, okay.
It starts out with the frozen.
I was trying to read all the print.
It's like,
no, that is a recipe. Ingredients. See? It's a recipe.
Yeah, one frozen Chico roll. That's what it starts as. One frozen Chico roll.
Oh, that does, yeah.
It's weird.
Okay, I'm done.
I think it's actually got pork in. I don't know why they call it Chico roll.
Just ask Google what's in a Chico roll. Wikipedia comes up. Wow.
Maybe I'll do an Australian food trivia quiz.
There you go.
Chicken testicles and rooster combs, yeah.
Or what do they have in Texas? I had to ask what it was, and somebody laughed that I didn't know. It was the balls of a bull, but I forget what they call it.
Prairie oysters.
Yeah, and I'm like, what's that? And they started laughing at me. I'm like, good, laugh at me.
There's another name.
I'm supposed to know. I'm like,
over there, Australia, we call them prairie oysters.
Yeah, they call them rock oysters or something. I thought it was some kind of oyster, which I don't eat anyway, but no. But I would never eat that, so that's why I had no idea what the heck it was.
What do it do?
James is taking notes.
No.
He wants to order the rocky oysters next time. You just
Well, if you do like spring rolls and stuff like that, you'd probably like Chico rolls.
Thank you very much, McLovin, for that kind donation.
Oh, what happened?
McLovin made a donation.
Oh,
Through
God bless
PayPal.
him.
Yep.
do you like
He
prairie
might even want
oysters,
it back like
Wendy?
I did. Hey,
Melanistic says that you love prairie oysters.
oh,
Your favorite
Mel knows
food.
nothing about me.
Well, the only two
The only
people
thing
that
Mel
know
knows
each
about
other,
me is he can't talk it very well.
the only two people that know each other is TF and Wendy.
From days of yore.
Yep. When Wendy had to went to school with TF.
Back in the days.
Yep.
So you said you kind of isolated at school too? Or were you just isolated unwillingly?
I think it was a combination of both because I sort of, I don't know, I grew up out in the a lot of country areas, and then after I'd gone to a city school, like a bigger school, I had I don't know, I'm different. I don't care. The good old days, hey TF.
One thing I have to do here.
Money, money,
Thank-
money, money, money.
Thank you for that donation, McLovin. Thank you very much.
You missed the money shower.
Yep.
I caught the last bit.
As soon as you got up, he threw the money around, and you missed it all.
Of course he did. Of course he did. But that's okay, cause I got
You
the
got
power.
the power
Get
too.
ready to catch it, Wendy.
Yeah, see? Oh, Wendy, you're taking more money than.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm at the bottom, and all the money's falling. Wait a minute, there it is.
Oh no! I just
Oh
bought a new
wait,
cat collar. and I
Mel
thought
says you
it
got
fell
to
on it.
dance for the money, James. Make it rain.
oh, dance. No.
Make
Maybe
it
I'll do
rain.
this. I'll do this type of dance.
I'm gonna make it rain.
So do I get the money if I fake a dance? We can do the king tut. There we go. I'm really bad at it. As you can see, I can't even turn my hand the right way.
I just got a new cat collar, and I thought it was going to have a bell on it. That's one of the things I just picked up out of the
I used
mail.
to dance for the dollars, but the bills kept getting stuck in the G-string. Yeah.
It's got childproofing. I can't even work out how to open it.
They throw coins at you.
Win trivia, but I
there's
can't
no
freaking
use.
open a cat collar.
In the United States, that would be the only use for coins. They don't like coins anymore. They like the fake shortages.
There we go.
She's going to keep the picture of that food up there, and I'm going to be like, it is 10:30 at night. I can't quite
You
go
take
out
that
and
with- thank you.
anything now.
Yeah. Wendy's gonna make us all feel hungry.
I can't even make, I can make decaf. I have instant. I was like, I was out of decaf, but I forgot I had the instant. That's my dinner, decaf.
Anyway,
It's
back to my
actually
cat
all
collar. I thought the cat would wind up hating me because my cat hates bells on his collar. my cat is a master at getting the tinkle tinkle bells off the collar, but there's no tinkle tinkle bell, just some stupid emblem
Charm.
tag crap.
But he
Yeah.
got it off anyway.
Oh no, I've only just got this out of the mail. I haven't even put it on the cat yet
Oh, okay.
Does it have
because I like
like
to
a
get the ones that reflect his stuff on it. So if he's walking across the main road, just in case there is a car,
does it have like a little phone number on it just in case someone finds?
it doesn't. No, it doesn't even have a good enough spot to even engrave it.
Mm,
And quite frankly, if my cat gets run over, I don't want to know.
mm.
I think you'd see it. It's not that big of a town, is it?
Yeah, you just never know. I mean, my cat's been de-sexed, but that still doesn't stop him for like pissing off for days. Oh, get your
Oh.
cat de-sexed. It'll stop it roaming. No, it doesn't.
Come to think of it, how's
Get
your
cat
cat?
de-sexed. It'll stop fighting. No, it doesn't.
Wendy, how's your cat since you had to give it a little treatment?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Mm,
All he's got to do now is just wherever it is, being a dirty stop out. All it's got to do is just grow the hair back on the side of its belly from the injury. Yeah, no, she'd be all right. Quick examination, a quick once over from Nurse Wendy. I'm thinking, you'll be all right. I'll just clean that up. You'll live. Oh, and its leg, of course, had a big
Oh.
swollen leg.
Oh.
If it was bone or not.
oh, McLovin.
Oh, me.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, $10 back then when you're a young fella, that's a lot of money.
Oh yeah, that would have been a lot of money back then.
I guess the lesson to be learnt there is go in with your own change. So they don't slap you. Yeah, that would have been embarrassing. Put $10 in their underpants and they're kind of shimmying off. Well, I wanted $5.
Digging around for change.
As they shake it out of their vagina and it'll be like, no, you just keep that.
I'm thinking that's why they didn't want to give out change, is because people would, yeah.
Well, we all know
really,
where
if they did shake it out of their vagina, would you want to take the change? Mel would.
Well, us men know where you always try to hide stuff, so we can't grab it.
Up your box.
What?
Yeah, Mel's like, yes.
From yourself so you don't grab it?
Yeah.
Mel's
Well,
taking
just
the
say
change
money.
out of the vagina.
You put it in your bra or keys or whatever it might be. Oh, try to grab it. Oh, we can't.
I think putting the phone in the bra thing only works if you've got good enough sized boobies. Mine aren't that big. I mean, you see some ladies that have got big boobs, and they
I
can
don't
like
want
stick their phone
nothing in
their
there
bra
crowding
and you
them
don't
out.
really notice the
They're
phone
bad
there.
enough. They get all sweaty. Why would I want to put more stuff in there to
Yeah,
make
but if I
crowded?
put my phone in my bra and there's just like a big friggin' rectangle item in the other side of the bra.
Oh no, I can
No.
fully
Mel, I don't
hide
wear
mine, but
bras.
it's uncomfortable. Why would I want to do that? And then I gotta dig in there when I get a call. No, thank you. That looks retarded, digging down in my boobs. Wait a minute, I got a call. Or you ask to borrow somebody's phone and they take it out of their boob and hand it to you. I'm like, no thanks. All that.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
As it is, I get the germaphobes when,
Oh.
someone wants to use me phone and they give it back and there's just like that ear sweat patch on the glass.
oh. That's like wearing other people's glasses. I have a hard time with that too.
Oh. Actually, my screen's pretty dirty, but it's still
Like they
quite
want to take and
reflective.
put it on my
Like,
face,
that's
or their
actually the
ear,
reflection
their
outside.
ear things that they stuck in their earwax, and they're like handing it to you to put in your ear to listen. And I'm like, "Ugh, can't you see that in there?"
I want to know how much change McLovin wanted back from the 10. How much, like, was she not worth it? Was she only worth a $2 tip? One for each booby? $1 for each booby?
Now we're curious. $9.50.
$9.50.
Mel, $9.50.
Yeah, but you wouldn't need the change back, Mel, because you're probably only carrying around 50-cent pieces anyhow.
Oh, he told her that probably had something to do with it. She wasn't worth it.
Yeah, why he got kicked out of the premises or asked to leave.
Probably.
Hmm.
Give me change, you're not worth it. Yeah, that would get you thrown out.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a male review, Wendy? A male strip
No.
show?
No, I stuff like that really doesn't. I'm a, what do you call it, a demisexual? I have to have a connection. If there's no connection, it's nothing.
I'm not going there to have sex with them. I'm just going there to
No.
laugh, and it's like
doesn't.
drinks and a show with your friends.
You know, I'm like, why do I want to go look at what people normally hide in their underwear?
Because you don't generally see what they've got in their underwear anyway these days.
Why do I want to?
They normally only go down to like their little lanky piece of G-string material.
Yeah.
That's
Why do
the
I
first
want-
disappointment. It's like, I paid money for this and you're not even stripping all the way? What?
Too cheap to pay for goodies when there's free porn. Yeah. I could add to that.
Speaking of free porn, I haven't seen
Why the
Scott
world
on there
the
much
way
lately.
it is? Because everything's free now. You can get somebody to give it to you for free. Why would you have to work for anything when you can get people to give you crap for free, right? All right, sorry. That's my tangent for today.
Oh, goodness. Hey, how long have you been a mod over Mechanic Eric Mechanic?
I'm not a
Got the
real
channel name
mod.
wrong.
He gave me mod when we went on that trip so I can post links for him. I'm not a real mod.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what I try to tell
I seen it
people.
for
I'm
the
not,
first time this morning. I think it was this morning.
I don't know who
Maybe
to
yesterday
listen to, who not to ban, who to ban. He don't like to ban or block anybody, but sometimes something. And then I don't know about just posting just anybody's link. I don't know any of that stuff, so I'm not a mod.
Is there something you need to tell me, James?
What's that?
Oh, look
Something
at that.
about you and Mel?
No.
Did we have a look at the top quality shirt merch?
The merch store where you can get
Okay,
a
I do get all
traveling
my
fool's
shirts.
coffee cup.
I get all my t-shirts for free.
Or
I
even
go
a
I go to places and they hand them
Dick
out.
BC t-shirt.
Oh, you're such a walking billboard.
I think the last t-shirt, I actually bought 2 other shirts, but the last t-shirt I bought was when I was on the convoy. It was like 2 years ago almost. Or was it 2 years ago? I don't even know. Time
Mel's
just
revealing his secrets, James.
don't lie, James.
Sorry,
Uh-oh.
Mel's just revealing secrets.
Yep. He's revealing secrets. He's slowly coming out of the closet.
Well, I keep telling him it's okay. You're in a safe place. We have gay
Mel, this
friends.
is not Ben's
Well,
channel.
take it
This is not
license,
Ben's
please.
channel, so I don't recommend playing the stuff that Ben has. So
Oh goodness.
Because
But look, here's
after all,
something. Here's a little
'Cause
something from
that's-
Mel anyway.
Australia? I have
Ooh,
always wanted
I-
to go there.
Send him to Australia!
Did you do that ones as well just then?
yeah, I did that one. That Australia. Because it was said earlier, that keyword. But we were busy
Oh, there-
going on a
Got it.
tour, walk tour.
You took Ben's never going to give you up.
How dare you?
Playing
But
with James's brands. Oh, what did you
Well,
say? You
not on the
stopping it
panel.
from me?
Mel's not on the panel, so that's why I have that.
Oh, technicalities, technicalities. Oh, shoot. It's
Yeah.
only 15 minutes until the Vicks go live.
Yeah, and we got to come up with a hashtag. What hashtag tonight should we
Mel,
use as a raid?
How are we coming up with the hashtag?
Just to have a little fun with the VIX.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it would be a little fun like last week
tradition.
when we
We could
raided them.
hashtag okra.
Okra? Is it okra or okra?
Okra.
Okra?
O-K-R-A. Okra.
I got the spelling, but is it okra or okra?
It's okra.
Okra.
In the United States, it's okra. I don't know. Doesn't the dictionary show you how it's pronounced?
What's this
Or
dictionary
there's,
thing you're
or
talking about?
there's the Chico.
Like one of
Hashtag Chico. Chico.
I've actually got 3 dictionaries in my house. How many dictionaries do people still have these days? I do actually
I
have
don't-
3.
I don't have a single.
I've got my little tiny one.
I'm looking around. I don't have a single book inside my house at all. I might have one
Then
or
I've
two
got
out
like
in
a
the
big
truck.
Oxford dictionary book that's about probably yay thick.
Oh, I got 4
And then I've
books.
got a
in the truck.
dictionary set where the dictionary set is so big it's actually 3 books.
Ooh,
It's huge.
it's almost like an
Way too big just to like
encyclopedia set.
bring it up from my office. I've got it all down in the office room. Down in the smart end of the house. Where there's books and dictionaries and
The smart end of the house. How often do you go to the smart end of the house?
not as often as I should actually. It's a bit of a paperwork nightmare down there. I really need to refile and organise a lot of paperwork. It's a bit of a mess. And I actually want to set my office back up again and do me streaming back down the office. Like it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Okay, McLovin, weren't you going to work before?
Where is Olives? Oilers?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, but I haven't been on either, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't. Maybe he's got some work hours to do.
Squirrel Cam?
Nah, not that
Yep.
one.
That'll be on behalf of Mrs. T.
Oh, okay.
That's boring.
Well, we're being nice to Mrs. T, but it's not Rob. If it was something about Rob,
Wait, isn't it boring wrong? I'm sorry. You know all the things we do to keep from being bored? So when he said it's boring, but it's the right thing to do, I'm like, wait, that don't
Oh well,
make
in that
sense.
case, hang on.
His team is
Where
playing.
their team is playing tomorrow.
What's he do? Make food for
what
him?
have I just done? That's weird. I have no idea what just happened, man.
Huh?
Well, I started typing like I thought I was over on a different tab. Then it just had this screen slide down going, time marked at, it was probably 2 hours 46 or whatever. I don't know. I just learnt something new that the computer done just only a few days ago. Only because my old one never used to do it.
Do what?
This new fancy prancy technology.
What does
I'll
it
own
do?
it outright in another 5-6 years.
Is it dancing? Does it have light up?
Oh, no, I started typing like I was typing in chat, but I was on the wrong page. That wasn't it. Oh no, I love my new laptop.
I got my laptop in 2019. Got me one of them the cheap gaming laptops. I can't even see a Nitro.
Well, this
That's
is a
what
cheap gaming laptop, but it still wasn't that cheap.
Well, this one was about $800. It was cheap for a gaming laptop, but it's not so hot. But whatever, it's what I could afford. I just got to make it till I can afford a new
I
one.
couldn't afford this one outright. I'm paying mine off.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to make payments on things. I hate that. I'd rather save up.
Yeah, if I try and save up though, something else will come up.
Yeah, that's my phone broke, and it's like, well, I haven't had time to save up to replace it. So, and I'm trying to save up. I saved up for the trip back to Arizona.
Like the other laptop still works fine, but it wouldn't do StreamYard stuff.
And I wanted to save up to fly in to see my brother in Ohio, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not.
Like this laptop I got now has literally got 4 times more RAM, or 3 times more RAM than the other one. The other old laptop's only got 4 gigabyte of RAM. And then I was going to like update the RAM cards because they're not too hard to put in and out. But then when I checked out the price,
and plus now you can do more stuff than what you did before, Wendy. You can do more stuff on your computer.
More.
What?
Heaps.
Have you considered walking back to Arizona with my camper? Without my camper, my truck, what would I live in? Why would I walk back to Arizona?
It might take a while.
Yeah, that's our Mel.
No, I don't even know if I'm really going back to Arizona because it'll be winter time.
Well, I was in Arizona, but I won the trip through work 9 years ago.
I usually, Quartzite's an okay place, but there's nothing for me in Quartzsite anymore. So I can go to Yuma, I can go to some other place, or I can travel to a different state and stay and help and visit a friend if I actually have a couple friends who could use help. And not in Missouri. I'll just add that in case somebody's listening. But I have a couple friends that I've known for a very long time that I'm thinking of that I could go help. 310 to Yuma.
Yeah.
310 to Yuma.
I don't know, we've only got like less than 5 minutes. What's a good hashtag?
Yeah, pretty soon, shortly here, I was gonna
He already picked
end the
one.
stream here.
He picked Squirrel Camp.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's on behalf for Mrs. T. Because you know she's our YouTube mom. Or
Well,
except for
my
you, Wendy.
YouTube mum.
Wendell's, you're the older sister.
That's right.
And she's my
'Cause I'm the
mom.
old fart.
Because I'm younger than you.
Yeah, Wendy's our mum.
You are Wendy. I'm Wendy B. You're Wendy.
I'm Wendy A. Eh? Yeah, what have we got? What have we got? Squirrel Cam's just fine.
No, that's on. Use it for Mrs. T. But Saturday stream, Rob's turn. That's plenty of time to think of something.
But will we remember to think of something?
Yep, it's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
It's starting to become a habitual thing.
Yep. Yeah, I better
Becoming
end it.
habit.
It's just under. I better end the stream because it's just under 5 minutes and let everyone go to the washroom or whatever they have to do before bingo starts
I like
tonight
that.
shortly.
That's Squirrel Cam related. Yes, dear. Nice and short. Dear with a double E for dear.
Rob will be feeding the squirrels his nuts.
Well,
Wasn't that movie
Bingo!
the three
Bingo!
315?
Did you get a bingo? What number,
Bingo.
Traveling Fools?
no, Traveling Fools got a bingo already. Oh, I guess there is going to be no bingo next. But we'll have to wait and see what Rob and Mrs. T say. So,
Oh, there you go.
Number
There's a
69.
isn't that Harley Dad's number?
There's Kimberly's in there.
there you go. There's your hashtag then. TF cheats.
Yep. Yeah. I better end this stream so we can all head over to.
All right.
All right. Bye, everyone. Say bye, Wendy. I'm going to kick us back. Oh,
No. Oh, I would like to thank everyone who was in chat. Good to see everyone in the chat room and everyone who popped up on the panel here. It was a good time, and I hope to see all of you again on Saturday. And remember, tonight, hashtag raid will be. What one should we hashtag? Hashtag squirrel cam for Mrs. T. So when you go over there, hashtag squirrel cam on the raid of Mrs. T. So hope everyone has a good time playing bingo and hope you have good luck tonight playing bingo. So I look forward to seeing you over there and let's have some bingo fun. See you all over there.
Are you ready tonight to play some bingo? Let's get ready to play some bingo with our friends fixed tonight. And remember, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. So let's push that button tonight. Some bingo fun tonight. Let's have some bingo fun tonight. Are you ready tonight to play some bingo? Let's get ready to play some bingo with our friends fixed tonight. And remember, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. So let's